Hey Siri, open all the shades in the house. Last week I posted a video talking about my new smart home journey and what I'm planning to do on this channel moving forward. So welcome to this new chapter in my life. One of the things I mentioned in that video is that I want to build my smart home as future-proof as possible by using mostly Matter certified products, hopefully. And if this is your first time hearing about Matter, it is the new standard that works with most of the smart home ecosystem. And one of my favorite features is that you can mix multiple ecosystems in one home. So in theory, that makes it future-proof. Since I'm starting the smart home from scratch, one of the first things that I looked for was window shades. I moved into this new house with nothing on the windows for weeks. So when SmartWings reached out and asked me if I wanted to review their Matter-over-Thread shades, I thought, perfect. Let me see what they offered and if it fits all the criteria that I was looking for. The shades I picked are Matter compatible and they use Thread as a protocol for communication, which means I don't need no extra hub. My HomePod Mini or my Apple TV 4K is enough to connect them to my Applehome. As a bonus, you can also control them with a remote, which is sold separately. Always consider having a physical control in your smart home when you can. It'll save you headaches in the future with any family or guests who aren't really into tech or part of your smart home. Now, before we unbox the shades, let me tell you how simple the process was. First, you go into their site, you choose the shades you like, you measure them based on how you plan to mount them. There's inside or outside of your window frame. I chose the inside mount with these specs that I'm gonna have right here. You can use it for reference. I like this style, so use their help page to get any of the measurement instructions, and don't forget to measure all 3 points of your window frame. That'll give you a more accurate fit. Also, you pick the motor type that works best for you. I picked the Matter-over-Thread because of what I explained earlier, but if you only use HomeKit, you can also choose HomeKit over Thread. You just need a HomePod or an Apple TV that supports Thread. Once you fill out all that info, you name the shade by room and just wait for delivery. If you're planning to install these shades in a hard to reach places or window that get direct sunlight, maybe consider getting a solar panel. I actually added two, one in my bedroom and one in my dining room. According to SmartWings, the battery life is about 4 to 6 months. I haven't tested them that long. I've been using mine for about a month. The only one that is losing battery faster is my guest room. My theory here is that the sun is hitting it directly and maybe the heat is draining the battery. Right now it's at 81%, while the other two that don't have a solar panel are at 98 and a 95. Honestly, I should have added a solar panel there. I probably will in the future, but overall it's been working great. Now let's unbox the shades. They come well packaged with the logo and the info so you know which shade you're about to open. Inside you get the documentation, solar panel if you pick one, same thing as a remote, the installation tools, and the shade themselves. Based on the size of the shade, you'll get either 2 or 3 brackets. The Matter code are in 2 places. One is on the top and while the other one is at the bottom of the shade so you can scan it easily when you open them. Setting them up is super simple. Just follow the manual. You just need the remote to set them up, which it's actually require at least one remote throughout the entire house. So you can set up your ups and downs before you add them to your smart home. I use a second method to add the shade to my Applehome. You press the program button that is inside the remote so you can enter them in parent mode. Then you paste the Matter code, which I had already saved beforehand, And here I'm testing how quick it was to pair them and how well it works with Siri. Now I can finally run automations. And again, these are future-proof. That means I can also connect them to my Google Nest Hub or test other ecosystem. And that's the beauty of Matter. Of course, it's not perfect yet, but it works. I chose 100% blackout for 3 rooms and the 70% blackout for the living room area and the dining room area. And when I first installed them at night, I couldn't tell if they were white. It looked kind of grayish, but during the day you can see that they're white. So don't freak out if yours looks different in the dark. Overall, these shades have been very responsive. They are a bit loud in my opinion, just not enough to bother me unless, like me, I have them all shutting down during sunset. And when all 5 of them close at the same time, you'll hear them throughout the entire house. But hey, it's a motor and they make some noise. They do come with 3 speed modes. By default is the middle. So if you lower the speed, it'll help with the noise. But again, then you have a very slow up and down shades. Anyways, I think this was a great choice. They do have the look that I wanted and the quality that I expected. They're honestly very comparable in terms of price with other smart shades companies with the same features. If you have any questions about the shades or any suggestions of what I should add to my smart home, let me know in the comments down below. I would love to know your thoughts. And if this is your first step into smart home, smart shades are one of my favorite ways to start. They're a game changer and super fun to use. I want to say thank you to SmartWings for sending these for review, and I'll let you know in a future video how they're holding up. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in my next video.